Well, in this video I'm going to preach and show you about something very important stuff, that is to get help out of your work environment. There is an old saying, the best way to get help by helping yourself. So you need to put your heads down to get the best help you can accumulate for yourself, and then if you share your shortcoming or whatever you say to other people, sensible people, they will come forward to help you, because they'll clearly see that you have put in an effort, and in spite of your best effort something, and you are stuck somewhere. So the sensible people, I'm mentioning again and again, sensible people, not the internet mob or any Tom, Dick and Harry, they'll step forward and guide you through without asserting their expertise on you. Okay, so here I'll take a view of some little piece on both the editors I use day-to-day basis. It could be different to in your case. The software will be different, the editor will be different, but the ethos of this video is that to get the help out of your stuff what you are lean on. I have mentioned it in my previous 3-4 videos also in different context, a different way. So getting the help from the system, from the software, from the stuff you are using day-to-day basis is the best possible way. It consumes a little bit of your precious time, but it will be a worth one. I'm not saying you should not go to such Stack Overflow or GitHub or internet. Those are all fine. Those are all fine for a certain context. But if you want to do something for betterment of your first, and to solidify your understanding on something, you should look inside in a sense, the help system provided by the stuff you are lean on. That's the kind of inertia has to be developed. It took me way more time. I'm sure it will be a very easy work for you people, but everything in life, it takes me so much time to realize, understand, and then act on it. So sometimes it becomes real painful for others to see it. Anyway, I'm not concerned what others are seeing it. The thing is that I'm pretty slow, but I'm on it. So the point is that to get the help, right? I'm not saying it's not an exhaustive tutorial. I'm not teaching you. I'm just showing you how I approach it. You might like it, you might not like it. It's absolutely up to you. Okay, so I'm doing it for the, you can see, for the sake of myself also, just to remind myself. You'll see I might be falter, I might be in this video. So I'm doing it, you can say, for the sake of my, it's a kind of reminder also. Although I do it every single day, still it's good to go around, right, to know where your stuff is. So without further ado, let me jump onto it. So I'll start with Emacs, then I move on to Vim. Okay, these are the two editors primarily, wholly, and solely I use, period, nothing else. If none of them is going, it's not going for me. As simple as that. So I try to learn from other people, try to learn myself, and try to put the stuff according to my understanding. Okay, I hope you are standing enough this words, because it is very important to let you know where we are going. It might not be a long video, but this is the important piece to get the understanding, right? If it is bored you, please hop on to other places where you will get the magical stuff. I'm not concerned. Okay, so this is my Emac, and I bounded it to open up in a certain workspace and keep it open for all the time. And Emacs has his own wonderful help system, we all know and we all use. There is no but to recent time I have stumbled over a package written by somebody, and I like it quite a lot. I like it quite a lot in a sense. This stuff will show you more information in a much more precise and to the point way. Okay, so for instance, it will show you like this. Okay, so I have a macro which is bounded to this key, with a keyboard macro, which basically open up the, as you can see from the name, it's pretty ordinary .emacs file and the org emacs file side by side in two different frames in Emacs, they call it. Okay, frames, pen, whatever way. Okay, open it, simple. So the point is that it will show you the information this way. Okay, so this is very descriptive, very detailed, and absolutely to the point. Okay, so I found it very useful. Okay, the package name is helpful. Let me show you. No, I'm not going to tell you why it's taking so much time to open up. I have said it many times in my previous videos why it's taking time. Okay, well, this is the package, and so here it is all about. And if you go here, it will open up this package written by Wilfred. You can check it out on GitHub. So I have installed it from Melpa. You could have installed it directly or some other way. Okay, so this, what the heck, sometime I do a lot of nonsensical stuff which bring up so many things. Anyway, so this will give you I mean, this package will help you to give you the stuff. See, there are different way, right? What we do, we basically in normal Emacs, what we do for to get the function information, we simply do Control HF, right? Control HF. If I do that, it will bring up this window. I'm using Postman. It could have come in mini buffer, right? But it will show you this, so you can search it here. So instead of that, if you use helpful, it will show you in different way. Okay. So here in the GitHub, or if you really want to, you can I evaluate it? Because I'm not an Emacs expert, I sometimes very see, it shows like this. Okay, so you can go ahead with this on, do all this stuff, right? Similar way. So if I go ahead and see it, right, it more descriptive and easy way to find information about the specific thing, right? Okay. Likewise, you can do the similar stuff with these things. Okay, so as it mentioned here in this GitHub page, you can try it yourself. I'm not going to spoon feed you. You people are capable enough to do all this stuff yourself. I'm just pointing out. I know most of you already know. Those who don't know, it is for them. Just to point things out. They'll figure it. People are good enough. They'll figure it out themselves. You don't have, most of the time you don't have to spoon feed. Provided there are many occasions in the past until today that authors wrote stuff in such a way, after spending an hour I couldn't be able to figure it out how I could use that stuff or do with all this stuff, manipulate all this stuff. So then I have to lean back to contact the author, write an issue, and all this stuff I have to do if they are not. When there is a different way, probably when the author write all this stuff, the person could have perceived some sort of understanding in their head that whoever is using my stuff already have to have some sort of understanding or something like that. It happens to technical books also, believe me. I'm very picky about technical books, and most of the writers, they are trash. They write so much of assumption, so there is no point investing time on those kind of stuff. So my personal opinion, you could have go in a different way. Okay, so this is the thing. You can go through it and you might get some sort of help out of it. The package name is helpful. It's just an wrapper or better way of showing the help inside Emacs. Okay, so if you like it, give back the credit to the author who has, and the contributor who have done all the hard work to get things good for us ordinary mortals to use it. Okay, so yeah, that's it for Emacs. Okay, there is nothing more complicated or something magical to show. It is a simple thing to show. You need to explore it out, right? If you understand that, it will be good for you. Okay, so Vim. Say I want to open a file and want to see something specific, right? So I want to search specific term in Vim help. Vim help is very rich, absolutely expanded, and plethora of stuff. It's very easy to get lost into it, like in Emacs help. If you're not precise enough, you might be spending a lot of your time hovering here and there without finding the actual stuff. Both the editors have got very rich help system. It's all about, you need to spend little time to pinpoint the stuff. To pinpoint the stuff, you have to take some advantage of the already provided facility, right? So here in this section, all I did, I just used the built-in stuff. The first thing that I mapped a key which will provide me the tags. Vim use tags for helping help system, so it will be super easy for you to find out things. In my system, it is there in my VImRC. I don't know how many of you checked it out. So I bounded it with the key, and I try to give the mnemonics to as close as pronounceable name. So it's Vim tag. So, and it is a help tag. So I make it HT, leader HT. It brings up the help tag. Okay, leader in my system is semicolon. It could be different, and I mapped it like this way. Leader HT. See, it brings an FZF window with all the tags. Okay, so if I select any one of them, any one, I'm finding a suitable one which should be familiar to most of you, so you don't surprise what is going on. So looking at the familiar stuff will help you to thrive initially, so you can dig deep later. So if I look at if I just press enter, see, don't worry, there is a function which in my VImRC which will open the help stuff in a different tab. You could easily do that, so nothing else. So it will open the help with the exact word in it. Okay, but this is not the actual story. For the actual stuff, I'm going back to the original tab, which is on the left hand side. You can see no name because there is no file, but the actual stuff open there. If I go G and capital T, it'll okay, doesn't take me there. Okay, so it opened like this. As I said, I might be stumbling, so let me try again. If I do, and if I select something, it's supposed to open up. Well, okay, so well, that's fine. Okay, and this is an ugly trick. I have to do it sometime. I need to fix that. Okay. In fact, I should have stopped this. It is building a file list, and my home system is pretty large. I should have chosen a small directory. In fact, I don't have to do this. Now I remember. Okay, that's fine. So again, I'm doing it HT, and then it will open the exact key location, right? Fine. Now there is another facility called help grep, which is nothing but a grepping the help system. Again, I have bounded it with a key 8G help grep, short form 8G. Okay, if I press leader 8G, look at the bottom of the screen. It is waiting for me to input certain text, so it will find out what that text is. Okay, so if I just rudimentary or randomly write auto, you can write anything. See, it open up a stuff where the auto word is mentioned, right? But this is here here things come. If I go back to the previous tab, see, it will open up a quick fix window and point out where the word auto mentioned, right? Don't you think it's super useful? It does one thing, it finds the auto word in all the places. It open up the initial stuff in a different buffer, as you can see, right? And it will enlist all the stuff in a quick fix window to find it out, right? So, and you know it, right? If you press enter, it will take you there. As simple as that. From super convenient way to get the pinpointed help of specific stuff, right? So nothing is magical. So these stuff are known to everyone. I'm just repeating myself, and all the way you can see I was distracted and thinking something else, or was doing something else. So these things, the basic is use help grep to find out a specific string inside Vim help system, and help tag to find out the tags in a Vim help system. You can easily bind those two in your Vimmercy with a short mnemonics like I did in my Vimmercy. For help tag, I bound it with the leader HT, help tag. For help grep, I bound it leader HG. Simple. So it should come to you very quickly. Normally, you don't have to trace enough in your brain to find all this trivial stuff. But help is a thing we always lean on to, right? So this is how I do stuff. A very rudimentary, ordinary, although very useful way. If you have something better, if you have something more efficient way of, I'm sure there is hundreds of things out there. Efficiency and better things is very much relative to the environment you are operate on or where you're sitting on, but there should be some generalized way of getting things done, which is environment in not dependent with the environment. Okay, so if you have something in your kitty like that, I would love to know, I'd like to use that. Kindly put all this stuff in the comments if you have something about both the system, where is Vim or Emacs, related help to find out in a better way or do more efficient way, right? So you can see that sometime this is my system, I built it in that, still I hiccuped sometime, right? So if you decided that something more, even more smoother or better way are there, do let me know. I would love to hear from you. Okay, and please pinpoint that what you are trying to say, absolutely to the point. Okay, I don't know how much this video will help you, but as I said in the beginning, I'm also doing it for my sake. Okay, so I hope some people will find it useful to get things done in certain way. These mappings, Vim mappings, are there in my Vimmercy file, which is hosted on GitHub, okay, under my .file repository. And the Emacs stuff, I did it manually. I haven't bounded it in my Emacs .emacs file, but it is very easy to put a stuff inside .emacs file to use it efficiently. Okay, to bind it with a key or something like that, right? So I hope this will helpful to few people and will use it and encourage people to use it. Thanks for watching.